Watching him play. Brandy Glaze, a great selection, tough player. For me, I'll go with, aside from the obvious, Captain Carl English. I mean, Cadogan, 1 point ball game. Junior Cadogan shot clock down to 5. Cadogan driving on Harris. What a pass there for Montay Brandon. Oh my goodness.
Outstanding job thus far, Joe, in converting those turnovers into points.
Yeah, they're just shooting the gap, and as I say, the players on the edge are just waiting for the ball to get to them. If you wait for the ball,
they'll play a few more. That's not the way it'll go in the regular season. It's a tough way to go. There's a
big play there.
They were running a little something around the outside, and then Broom just stayed in the corner, took the pass, and he knew what he was doing.
Wide open look for Moncton. That one's going to draw iron. Broom now back down to 4 for the edge. Broom into the hands of Macon. Macon back for Broom. Broom trying a little give and go with Macon. Good move there by Montay Brandon.
Fans are going to get treated to another exciting finish.
Here's Brandon on the spin and the conversion.
Not a bad play to go in, kick it out to Corey. Some great looks from the Magic, just can't get a bucket on that one.
They just need to keep it going at this end of the floor, though.
Richardson back from Montay Brandon. Brandon looks like he might try to penetrate. Brandon spins, fires, gets it to drop. Ford puts in a hand. Desmond Williams back in the game. Out for Brandon. Brandon kicks it inside. Nice pass there.
That was good
from out the edge. Edge's offensive rebounding much better tonight than the last time we saw him here at Mile 1.
Yeah.
Here's Cadogan. Cadogan, a nice feed to Brandon. Brandon for Watson.
Watson confusion on the St. John's team.
Montay Brandon's come back. Brandon, and he'll throw it down. Some confusion.
Like you almost know every game when a guy's coming out, when he's coming back in. It doesn't seem to matter how hot or cold someone is.
He's a shooter, so they're more. It is more of a finesse game.
Brandon goes in and challenges Harris. Brandon now back for Broom. Broom steps up. 3 for Kane. Broom can't get it. Brandon pulls down the rebound. Outside for Thomas for 3. Come on, Thomas from the same.
Walk into one like that, and that's what St. John's is that's what they're missing. Is Morty is more comfortable. You make him shoot off the catch and release. That's less of an accurate shot for him than off the dribble.
Wow, so nice what a move. Montay
bumped here, but nevertheless, he tried to keep it alive. He threw it in the waiting hands of Marvell Wade.
Yeah, it was kind of a pinball effect there under the backboard, and you just stay with it.
Brandon again gets loose, backdoor, and he'll throw it.
Now Brandon, strong take.
Oh yeah, it's rejected.
Delph gets a piece of it. Brandon, second, third effort. Excellent offense.
Harris all of a sudden becoming a threat. They have to respect on the outside. That one's turned over though.
Yeah, it's a bad pass. He had Sutherland on a cut.
Watson for Brandon. Brandon looking to get it for Ward. Ward, strong move under the
right
basket.
Place, right time if you work hard, and Denzel and Marcus Lewis created that.
And those active hands just going for the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. That might be his 9th offensive rebound of the night.
It's incredible. Again, risky pass.
Oh my goodness. That worked out.
The edge
and it forward to give him back. So one thing I see though, Tyrone, and even though they're paid and even though it's part of their job, you can tell if a guy wants.
Here's Jones back the other way. They have numbers. Broom, reversal. Can't go, and Brandon will put it down with 2.
Here's Watson. Watson picks up the dribble. He's got to move it outside for Brandon. Montay Brandon, medium range jump shot, and that's the Edge's first field goal.
6-point game with 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 3 balls no good by Zimmerman. Brandon gets to it. Jones back to Brandon, and he'll convert with the lay-in.
Doubling up the Edge in this opening quarter. 28-14. Trying to cut into that is Cadogan. It won't go. They hustle for the rebound, though, and it is
opening half of that one. In Sudbury, Windsor Express on the road trying to get a Winders. Brandon with a foul. Montay Brandon with a nice, really trying to find Ward. Ball put in his hands there. Ward goes to the rim. Brandon, big rebound, and Montay.
Here's Broom. Off the pick and roll. Broom, floater. Can't get it to fall. EDT had the rebound. Stolen away from Montay. The personal will also get a delay of game warning. Here's Brandon.
Had a few words for Matt Boyle.
And left hand, he'll back.
Opening half a play. Des Lee out for White. White, sort of surprised he never put one up there. Goes to the corner for Almond. Almond's going to draw short on that one. Carrington Ward picks up the rebound. Here's Karam Williams now. Williams in for Brandon. Brandon, nice pass the outside for Ward. Ward wide open to Cadogan on the outside. Cadogan pulls up. Can't get it to drop. Montay Brandon in. Now they'll stop and set up the offense. Nice move by Montay Brandon. Recognized the mismatch.
To the rim for a layup.
Brandon finds a little space here.
And that statistic, but they've leveled it out here tonight.
Here's Montay Brandon. Brandon for Broom. Broom thought about shooting for a second, put the ball in the hands of Macon, back for Broom, in for Brandon. Brandon isolated. Brandon one-on-one. He'll make a strong move to the hoop,
nice.
And he will easily put.
If you want, and you of course are
you can find me at the Heavyweight Voice.
There you go.
Yeah. Adam Gould here with Dave Tingley on the call tonight from the Moncton Avenir Center. Tied at 34 in the second quarter.
There you go. Brandon starting to get.
Develop the taste for the game. So we hope that the situation in Newfoundland improves and that the fans come on out and enjoy some really high quality basketball.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's not a disaster.
Marval Waite almost put Macon on a poster. Couldn't convert them.
And I have seen Marvell do that to people. He
Brandon
gets up.
on the drive.
Here is Mason. Mason to the outside. Mason, nice shot there. Draws short though. Montay Brandon pulls down the rebound. Puts it in the hands of Cadogan. Cadogan, nice speed there for Carrington Ward. At mile one for number 15, Kane Broom.
Oh, he got hit with a hard screen.
Welcome
that
to the
one up
league.
in the chin. Keep your head up.
Montay Brandon kicks one inside. That one rattles around and finds his way home. Short there. Watson was tied up, but Brandon comes in. Swatted away by Lewis. Wow. Into the hands of Olu Ashlew. Ashlew, good spin move. Strong move on how big follow up there by Montay.
One to go will be Kane Broom. Broom, though, right back to him. The ball's attracted to him like a magnet. Williamson slid it off the cylinder, but it gave an opportunity for...
Up top, Karam Williams takes the ball outside for Cadogan. Cadogan, 10 on the clock. Cadogan. Here's Williams now. Karam Williams coming down the floor for St. John's. Williams in the hands of Ward. Ward outside for three again. Ward's been feeling it.
That comes into play as you count technicals through the season. There are levels of technicals that you get where you start incurring suspensions and those sorts of things, but only one in the second game of the year isn't anything to be too worried about yet as we get back to action with a 4-point Magic lead. Oh, what a nice cut.
A little defensive breakdown there.
That's why it was a block, but he didn't. He was there before the offensive player.
Just got him in the wrong spot. Nice pass there. Kane Broom with the easy layup.
Like tonight with Jason Cleese being sick, you might think it's a little bit tough, but I mean, Brad States, great minutes. Mo Jones
started his delivery.
Here's Williams in for Montay Brandon. Brandon trying to back up Brad States. Brandon muscles it up around the screen from Watson. Little pick and roll with Watson in for Brandon. Brandon up under, and he gets it. Kicks it outside. Wide open under the basket. Montay Brandon.
Shot even though it's on the break.
And just a different Magic team in this second half than we saw in the first half. And correct me if I'm wrong, we saw a similar...
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of mistakes made by the edge in terms of communication, players not being where their teammates expected them to be.
Carrington Ward, nice pass in for Brandon. Brandon goes up and under.
Watson, and Watson will inbound here for the edge. Berdankowski try to turn the corner baseline. Bullies his way in. Brandon.
15-14, St. John's with the slimmest of margins. 4:02 left to go. Elijah Macon up top. Putting the ball in the hands of Ahmed Thomas. Thomas for Brandon. Brandon Broom way outside. Kane Broom.
Sustaining their offense through a whole game.
Here's Billy White. Billy White drives down the lane. Can't get it. The foul, though. Looking for the foul call. Doesn't get it. Montay Brandon outside for Ward. Ward today, and he had all last year. Here is Broom. Kane Broom, a diminutive point guard. And obviously he's going to be a little on the quick side as well. Here's a three-point shot from the outside, and that one's going to drop from him.
Who he is as a player in this league, and he thinks he's going to be a tremendous talent. Of course, we were talking about all the hardware that he shows from.
Brandon thought he had a free look to the hoop.
We'll get another one.
This time he'll get it. Comes up short, though, but he's a little stick. Once again, 31-29 in favor of the Magic. Watson. And for Rowan.
All those years you spent in grade 7 and you haven't mastered the math?
I was a professional grade 7 student. Big shot 21. Top 3 defensive players in the NBL. So we'll give that a little
Halifax is sticking pretty much with their people. St. John's has made a sub.
One change. It's Montay Brandon.
In trouble last night. His hands aren't great, and as a big guy, it's tough if you don't have the good hands. Great pass by Broom.
Speaking of, played for the St. John Riptide, not to be confused for the St. John's Edge.
That's right, different provinces.
As the 2-ball is jacked up, bouncing around, and a bit of a Kawhi roll goes tied to the edge. Slicing and dicing, nice move by Broom to feed it to his teammate Brandon. Brandon, second opportunity, gets it to go. Dugan, who was in this game last time, John, with the pass down low, doing all the work. Phillips, I thought, got in the way, but Montay Brandon says no.
He had a hard time finding his role with St. John's. I remember my old buddy Ryan Brockerville loved Jared. Got caught in no man's land for just a second there. Switched it outside. Making nice pass there for Montay Brandon.
On a three-point attempt for the Edge. And Morty back the other way with that three. He knew as soon as that one left, that wasn't going to go because he chased that rebound. And in fast break, States, fouls.
Yeah, that was a tough.
It's not going to be stopped. Kane Broom's coming away. Broom for Brandon. Brandon up and in. And St. John's